These are images of a world in revolution, the dawning for the greatest period of change and upheaval in our history. Rail transport was the child of that revolution, a child that adopted its creator's personality, a child seen in the eyes of others as sluggish, unreliable, and expensive. Today, the child of the Industrial Revolution has matured. A new and quiet revolution has swept aside the old and provided the key to a brighter future. A modern, highly sophisticated rail freight infrastructure. An infrastructure that offers a total transportation system. An independent system, self-financed and self-governing. A market-led system, controlled by new management structures for absolute and complete accountability. A smooth-running system that benefits from the latest state-of-the-art engineering and computer technology. But above all, Railfreight provides a system geared for and committed to quality of service and the satisfaction of customer needs. At Railfreight, customer needs are paramount, ever-changing and always demanding. Anticipation and flexibility provides the solution to those needs. Needs which in the wider sense affect every one of our lives. Needs that demand consideration for the natural environment on which we all depend. The rail freight alternative is no longer just an alternative, more a natural choice. A choice to invest in a state-of-the-art transportation system. A system that has attained a dynamic balance between business efficiency, cost effectiveness, and environmental concern. At the heart of Railfreight's new system lies a new business structure. Each of Railfreight's 5 subsector businesses stand as independent operations. The result is flexibility to meet specialized needs. With a stratum of financially accountable national managers and customer contract managers, Railfreight guarantees cost effectiveness and accountability. And the new structure has a new attitude. An approach based on customer dedication, which reaches into every sphere of Railfreight's operation. There is a great new mark of confidence in Railfreight, proven by a new strength and efficiency, by the turning tide towards rail transport. Right across the nation, Railfreight's metals business now moves thousands of tons of steel products daily. In one operation alone, Railfreight, using specialized heat-dissipating wagons, hauls loads at up to 200 degrees centigrade in 1,300-ton trains. Over 2 million tons are conveyed each year in this operation. Over 600,000 tons of hot-rolled coil are moved from Lackenby and Teesside to Corby in Leicestershire. Here, up to 3 1,400-ton trains are unloaded each day, and the time for unloading is under 3 hours. Overall, Railfreight's metals business transports some 20 million tons per year, and further contracts in the year ahead look set to boost this figure. Railfreight coal plays a major role in providing energy for the nation by moving over 75 million tons of coal each year from ports and pits to power stations and other large industrial users. Up to 1,700 trains a week are controlled and coordinated by BR's TOPS computer and the recently introduced system of automatic vehicle identification, which allows controllers and customers alike to know where wagons are, where they were loaded, and with how much coal. This is one of the most advanced rail transport information systems in the world today. Increasingly, Railfreight has become the major transporter for Britain's energy resources. In a growing market, rail's competitive strength has increased. Today, major refiners like Total and Conoco have chosen Railfreight over other alternatives like coastal shipping and pipelines. They see the benefits of a new network of huge distribution terminals that offer new opportunities for the oil business. Benefits from the total package of road, rail and sea integration. and benefits from Railfreight's flexibility, able to provide a complete train within 24 hours. Supplying major construction programs, Railfreight forward over 22 million tons of aggregates and construction materials per year. In London and the southeast, they supply construction companies with 13 million tons of their aggregate requirements. But Railfreight Construction have another role in keeping our cities clean by the efficient removal of 2.3 million tons of domestic and industrial rubbish every year. Railfreight's £175 million per year distribution business handles all freight classified as non-bulk. The key to Railfreight's success is clear, precise clockwork timing. When one link in a distribution chain breaks, the system collapses. That's why the Railfreight distribution system never sleeps, running relentlessly day and night to make sure that each consignment is kept moving towards its final destination. In containers, Railfreight Distribution's deep sea and Irish business is growing rapidly. This year, it will earn £55 million as it forwards more than 500,000 containers. As the UK market leader, Railfreight Distribution conveys around 35% of all deep-sea container traffic entering or leaving the country. In conjunction with port authorities, Railfreight coordinates operations using information technology networks. Networks which bind the two transport systems together to provide a fast, reliable and cost-effective service. Overall, Railfreight's 5 subsector businesses, coal, metals, construction, petroleum and distribution, offer a total transportation system. A system integral to Britain's major industries and integral to Britain's economy and ultimate prosperity. Prosperity that stems from dedicated staff using the best of today's technology. Technology that really is state-of-the-art, offering the fastest and most efficient loading and unloading procedures. The trailer train system allows direct transfer from road to rail. The tip hook piggyback system marries the two with different technology. Mini and maxi link containers allow swift and efficient transfer between road and rail. The self-discharging train discharges its load automatically. Railfreight is collaborating with private industry partners to offer new and proven systems that combine maximum speed with minimum operating costs. In many cases, a single crewman is all that is required to carry out vast and complex loading and unloading operations. Overall, Railfreight users benefit from technology that integrates road and rail systems, that unites the continental and rail freight networks, and technology that offers British entrepreneurs the finest opportunities for efficient goods management today and beyond the opening of European trade in 1992. This is modern Railfreight, the only completely self-financed and profitable system in Europe. Railfreight are undergoing the most sustained period of investment in recent times, some £300 million over the next 5 years. Prepared for the modern climate, Railfreight apply systems and new technologies to every area of their activity. The TOPS computer system offers Railfreight customers access to information and control. This is all part of the Railfreight transformation. A transformation tipping the balance from road to rail with the new Class 60 locomotives, which represent Railfreight's biggest capital investment for over a decade. The new 100-strong fleet of Class 60s heralds the arrival of a special breed of locomotive. A machine capable of pulling a massive 3,000 tons at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour using just one driver. Overall, the new generation of locomotives begin a new era of energy-efficient and environmentally clean rail transport, designed to provide maximum cost-effectiveness, speed and reliability. This is also part of the Railfreight transformation, a transformation that stands ready for the Channel Tunnel and the single European market, a free market for goods and services, and a potential customer base of over 320 million. From this undersea artery, manufacturers and traders will have the ability to pump tens of thousands of tons of goods every day into the continental system. In the first year alone, Railfreight stands ready to transport up to 6 million tons through the tunnel that will pass onto the 240,000 kilometers of track throughout Europe. But Railfreight isn't waiting for 1993. Through Railfreight Europe, we already convey some 2 million tons per year of import-export business, linking Britain with Europe's industrial heartland, linking our customers with the world's largest single market. From a distant and murky past, British Railfreight has emerged as the most dynamic and powerful national transportation system in Europe. A system dedicated and committed to an aggressive market-orientated drive. A system to take you and your transportation needs into the 1990s and beyond. Railfreight stands ready for tomorrow's opportunity. Can you afford to ignore it?